Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to go over seat covers. If you're poor like me and you weren't able to get the TRD Pro, I'll get some good news for you. So Lexland Gear sent me out some seat covers, which they have in both red and black. They have that TRD camo colored look going on it. It's like a neoprene leather something or other. Anyways, I will figure that out and I'll send it to you. Anyways, they're super nice, super comfy, and they are form fitted, so they're not like your off the shelf Walmart junk that just disintegrates or doesn't really fit quite right and have those really flimsy straps that don't really hook onto anything. Anyways, so I already went ahead and I did the passenger seat just so I can learn, and that way I can show you guys. So we will go ahead and put in the driver's seat and the rear seats, and then the center console comes with a little surprise. So awesome, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first things first, what we need to do is we have to take off the headrest. So very simple, find the button, take the headrest off, go in the back seat. Cool, simple as that. So what you're gonna wanna look for when you install in the front seat covers is each side is different. So what you want to look for is the airbag. The airbag logo should be facing the door. So when you go to do it, make sure it's correctly in place. So it's pretty simple. We're gonna go ahead and move the seat forward a little bit. There we go. And you're gonna slide it up and over. So it is a little snug, so keep that in mind when you are sitting there cussing the storm. Before we get too far, the bottom of the front, you'll see these little round discs. Make sure that those go in the crevice of the seat towards the back, and you want to push them all the way through. Then it should be lined up kind of like similar to that. So we're gonna go ahead and get those down right now. Make sure to get both sides nice and good. Okay. So now that we got those down, you will more than likely see that there's a little bit of extra fluff. Wink, wink. Anyways, so take that, once you kind of pull it down as far as you can. You might have to jump to the back seat, but you want to take that and you can push around the square hole. I know in school we learned the round goes around in the round peg goes in the round hole, but in this case, the square goes in the round hole. So we go ahead and put that on nice and snug, and then take those discs I was talking about and shove them in there like you're depressed on prom night. There we go. Okay, there's one. There should be two of them. Push them in, and you'll feel it go through the fun hole, and you'll want them to kind of pull on the seat. That way it doesn't go nowhere. And that part is done. Then we push the seat back. And what I found was easy for the actual part of the seat where you sit on is you'll have two levers if you don't have the electric version of it, but you want to hike that thing all the way to the top. So you want to pull on it, get it nice and tall, and now that you will have room, and you'll see why here in just a second. Okay guys, so now that we have the bottom portion of the seat, you will notice that there are two very long straps, that same kind of floppy disc. Then you have these buckles for these straps. And then you have these two, they're plastic, but they're really sturdy plastic. So I kind of go over it as I go, but there is no right or left when it comes to bottom covers. So we'll go ahead and put them in. So again, you want to lift the seat up as high as you can go. And then you want to double check the form fitting of it. Take that little disc and these buckles, they go through the same spot on the seat that we shoved the other disc. So go ahead and push it through. All right. Same with the buckles. Push them both through because there's an access panel on the back side of the seat that I will show you to get to all this stuff. That if you don't know, you'll be sitting there pulling your hair out. Okay, so now that those are through, you can kind of tuck it up underneath there, best stability. And then with these, so you're gonna have this plastic panel right here, and you wanna shove this portion into there. So you can actually push it back, and there's actually quite a bit of room in there. You can get in there like a Tuesday night after the bar, and just get your fingers up in there, and then reach up underneath the seat, whatever way that works best for you, and you'll feel the little bed springs style things. You want to clip to one of those bed spring or seat springs, little waves. The minute you touch it, the minute you will know it. Hook it on and shove it down in there. Just be aware though, because I thought I was bleeding at first. You get this reddish brown grease that's underneath everything. I thought I was bleeding the first time I did this. Just be aware of that, and then wipe it on your suit when you're done. But it is underneath where all the slides are. So go ahead and push those down. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Get it nice and formed. You can reach underneath. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to take this strap up top of, if you guys have the manual seats, up top of the bar that slides your seat back and forth, and shove them all the way to the back. And I'll go ahead and cut the seam and go to the back and show you. Okay, so this panel right here that you see actually goes up underneath right here. So there is two little bungees. If you put your hand underneath, you can see the bungees and pull them back and release them. When that happens, you now have access to those discs. See if I can get it. There we go. So to the discs, right there, and then your buckles for the straps. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and buckle those straps together, pull it nice and tight. That way the seat doesn't come undone on you. And then put everything back. You will have some Velcro. So once this is back in its home, that Velcro goes on that and it's all form fitted, like it's not even there. So I will go ahead and do that, and I will come back and show you guys. All right, so for the last part of the front is your headrest. Okay, so I found it easiest to use a hard surface. Anyways, so the long part, like a mullet, goes to the back. You do have some Velcro straps on the inside. I like to just do that last. So get it started on the front. And then you just want to grab from both sides. And as you're going down, you get this super tight. So as you're going down, just go ahead and make sure that nothing's getting folded up underneath. We're almost there. This is why I like the hard surface right here. Almost there, see? And I just make sure that you unroll everything down. Give one last little squeeze. And then now you can go ahead and take out the Velcro if you choose to. I like to because I want everything nice and tight. The Velcro is on the inside of this one pretty good. There it goes. Okay. So now that we have that, just Velcro, and you're done. So now you can put it back on your seat. Make sure it's nice and uniform. Move it around if you need to. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and work on the back portion of the seats. So these are gonna be directional dependent. You're gonna have a longer one and a shorter one. This one, you'll see that you'll have two holes a big slit and then a small slit. That is going to be for the little fabric locking mechanism that holds the seat up. So let's make sure that gets lined up. But it's pretty self-explanatory. You have a bunch of Velcro on the backhand side. Just kind of fit it to go. So I think the back seat is probably the easiest seats to do. So we're gonna go ahead and lift it up and then make sure it's actually fitted prior. So I'm gonna get it to kind of where it's snug. And like I said, so you wanna line up everything. And there's a small slit that you wanna take that run that strap through and then back through the major hole. So we're gonna go ahead and run that strap through the slit and then make sure everything's fitted and pull it up. Grab our Velcro, just kind of get it seated to where we want. You can kind of just roughly put it on there, just to get everything kind of secure. There should be multiple, like I said. Then set it back down. And then there's gonna be a Velcro for the back portion, so you kind of want to feed that, get that ready and feed that through. Yep. So once you have those Velcro pulled through, pull it nice and tight. Bring it all the way to the back, as tight as you can. And then do the same thing all the way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this taken care of real fast. And voila, bottom portion's done. So we'll go ahead and do the back portion now. Back portion's gonna be slightly different, so I'm gonna grab that. So similar to the front, you have your holes for the headrest. So we want to go ahead and remove the headrest. I don't have a center headrest, so I'm not putting a cover on that for obvious reasons. But you do have buckles, kind of an elastic portion of the back. These are pretty simple. You buckle on one side, clip on the other, done deal. So we'll go ahead and take care of that right now. So remove the headrest. Oop. And then pull the seat. And then you want to go around the square portion of the seat. It's gonna be a little bit bigger than the front, but they have bigger holes for it for a reason. Squeeze them over it so that the square the plastic piece goes over the round hole. Do it again on the other side. And there's another slit for that release. And then just like so. Be sure to keep everything kind of out of the way. There we go. All right, so now we have that done. You want to go ahead and remove, if you have anything like I do, remove it. And you want to go ahead and fish these straps through the seat bottom on both sides. You're gonna lay it down, pull them up, top goes to top, bottom goes to bottom. Just kind of follow the process. And then the other side ones, do the same thing. I want to get nice and tight. Reach across. You might have to do a little adjustment once you get everything all together. Yep. Just like everything else, you need to kind of give a little bit of adjustment, play with it a little bit, pull it down, tuck it in. Move the seat belts. Yep, I needed to move that. So there is on the seat belt, there is a little hook, I believe. Yep, there is a little hook at the bottom. So there's on the middle seat belt, you have to get your key out. There's a small slit to remove the buckle. You pull that, that releases the seat belt. And then you go up and over and buckle back into place. You'll have a small one like this, and then your major one. So, like that, tuck it in, and you're done. Simple as that. Just rinse and repeat with the secondary seat and you're all finished. Thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate your time. Sorry about the 2-day change. I got stuck filming at nighttime and got too dark to film. But please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, you guys can get this on lexlandgear.com. I do have a discount code below. I'll link that, so you can go ahead and check it out. Thanks for watching.